What's up with y'all, man? It's your boy Nick, man. I just want just a couple of issues, man. You know what I mean? We got some real problems that we need to cut down. We need to take care of. And the only way we gonna take care of them is by coming together and dealing with this shit. You know, you got people out here, man. That's they think that they can believe whatever they can believe or whatever they want to believe, and that's their truth. You know what I mean? But like I try to tell folks, man, it's only one thing that really happened. You know, we can sit here and play with ourselves all we want, and we can act like what happened didn't happen, and we can sit here and play around with each other and keep arguing over rhetoric and arguing over stance and people basically just trying to goddamn, headbutt, man. People just want to goddamn, everybody want to be followed, but ain't nobody got no direction. Everybody want to be listened to, but ain't nobody got nothing to say. The thing about it is, man, is stupid to me to see our brothers out here arguing with each other instead of coming together and saying, listen, man, we need to goddamn, we need to take this shit into a whole spec. You know what I mean? Like we need to look at this from the reality, from the real standpoint. Instead of us just going out here saying, man, you know what? I'm gonna allow these folks to just tell me whatever and whenever. You know what I mean? And however. You know what I mean? We got folks out here now, man. Watch out, buddy. Hold on, Dad, busy. Go ahead, go back. Go watch TV, okay? You know what I mean? But you know what I mean, man? Like what I really wanted to talk to y'all about, man, is this thing about Africa, man. Like, everywhere that you look, you see somebody coming out and trying to tell you that we African, but we not African, man. Like, y'all gotta understand. White people told you that when you was first going in school, and like my daughter right now going to school, and they trying to teach her that she was African American. They trying to teach her about our history, talking about it started with us being conquered. It started with us being shit. Man, our history started way before that. And guess what? Our history is the Indian history. They don't want to never talk about American history. Only thing they want to talk about is Columbus when he came. They don't want to talk about the artifacts and shit that they have been finding years and years and years and years and years right here on this soil. Alright, now it's not no fact that Columbus did not, it's not no game that Columbus didn't discover America. Alright? But instead of y'all going back and see, well, what the fuck did they find when who was here? Y'all be like, oh, it was these Indian folk, but y'all don't even understand, man. Indian folks came from Asia, and when they came from Asia, they was black. When they got here, they was fucking black. But y'all don't know that Negroes was in America already, okay? Niggas that look just like me. You know what I mean? You see this red skin? You see this shit right here? That's red, bruh. That shit is red. That's what they talking about when they say red. You know what I mean? They not talking about this goddamn long hair, straight hair motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people out here right now, and it's like we losing, y'all. We straight up losing because at the end of the day, we're allowing these folks to defeat us. Instead of us coming to them and saying, look, man, we know the truth. We know what's going on. We serious now. We not doing that. We going back and saying, you know what, man? Hey, let's argue about Osiris and goddamn let's talk about how Osiris was Jesus. Jesus is fake. All them Hebrew Israelites out there, listen, you are a Hebrew Israelite by lineage. Because you was, that means that you came from the lineage of Eber, and you also came from the lineage of Israel, which is Jacob. That's all that it's saying. Now these people that goddamn went out there and made a Hebrew Israelite camp and the fucking shit, they just selling a dream. They're taking your heritage and they're trying to make money off of it by telling it to you and they lie. But guess what? Most of them are government operatives. Most of them people are ran by the government and y'all don't understand. The real truth is that we are not motherfucking African, man. We come here a long time ago. We have been here. Since Europeans came here, we have been here. We have been standing here on this ground. And we got all y'all Negroes out here. Y'all are pathetic, man. I mean, I hate to sit up here and bash y'all like that, but y'all are pathetic. Y'all really are, man, because y'all allowing these folks to tell you exactly who you been and who you are now. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers is out here talking about, let's go back to goddamn, like, y'all don't understand how disrespectful that is. Your ancestors was in this country and was the greatest people in the world. Africa came here to buy shit. They want the shit from us. They have been wanting what we had. And they have always wanted us. But we have always been strong. And now we are the weakest fucking people on this planet. Because we want to go after chasing off after everything but ourselves. And people be like, oh, knowledge of self. But you don't even know the self that you just lost. And the way that you're going to go find it is taking it all backwards. Instead of you just being like, hey, man, you know what? We need to take it one step at a time. We need to come back and say, hey man, we need to go back from square one. All right, let's start from the slave ships. Let's start from when they brought us here in Africa. Let's look at all these people. How many people that they bring here? Why is it that when I was in high school they told us it was 100 million, but now all of a sudden it's goddamn less than 12 million? What the fuck is this shit? Like y'all don't put this shit together? Oh, it don't matter. It's just a technicality. Okay, 80 million people is a technicality? What the fuck y'all talking about? Okay, let me calm down. Because I don't understand how y'all not thinking. I don't understand why y'all not using y'all brain no more, man. Y'all is out here really just in y'all own head. And that's what's killing our people. You got these women that's acting like little bitty ass children. They acting like little girls. They're not women. I don't see a lot of women out here that's actually being something real. There's a few of them out here that actually act like fucking women. But the most and majority of our women right now, they acting more like men than the men are. And that shit is fucking pathetic because most of these niggas out here are fucking bitches and they bitch made. And at the end of the day, most of these motherfuckers don't understand that they have been trained to be that way, man. I mean, I can continue to talk. I can sit back here, man. I'm gonna continue to make these videos for y'all, man, and just give y'all a direction to look. You know, hopefully motivate some of y'all people. Hopefully get y'all to start saying, hey man, we gotta goddamn, you know, we gotta do better. This brother made sense right here. I ain't looking for y'all to follow me. I want you to follow your damn self. I want you to goddamn get out here and connect with your brother. Connect with your sister. Connect with somebody that you knew. Connect with somebody that you goddamn ain't know. And then find some real facts, man. Stop going out here accepting what these folks is telling you. It's pathetic that I gotta sit back here and see my sisters and brothers getting misled and you know what I mean? Like, you know, I get into it a lot with my homeboy on Facebook, man. You know, I ain't never met this brother, but I got trust for the nigga like I know him. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is, man, is that instead of us coming together, like, I try to tell them, man, we got to show these folks how to do shit. You know what I mean? We got to show folks how to goddamn communicate. Show folks how to goddamn come to reasoning, how to reason together. But instead of doing that, man, we wind up arguing over shit, and it's like he tried to belittle me. He tried to go out and then, like, me and him will have an argument about something, and he'll try to go out and get his folks to support him to make him feel better about what I be done said. But instead of him finishing the argument, he would just go back and be like, bro, we ain't got to believe everything. It's a bigger problem. Well, the problem is, one, communication, and our lack of it. Our communication with each other is what's killing us because we don't know how to communicate no more. We don't know how to get together no more. I say one thing about God and a nigga throw everything else I say out the window. But I be trying to tell them like, listen, man, y'all gotta goddamn, you know, you gotta just know that God is real, man. This shit's not no game. These folks go out there and they have ceremonies to where they worshiping these fallen fucking angels. Y'all don't believe in fallen angels, y'all need to start. If y'all don't believe in Nephilim, y'all need to start. If y'all don't believe in giants, y'all need to start. If y'all don't believe in a lot of shit, you need to start. You don't need to start. You need to start knowing. You need to start goddamn looking. Because some of the angles that you're looking at, you're not looking right. Most of y'all looking within inside yourself. And guess what? You are trained from a child and taught knowledge. Okay? So knowledge don't come from within. It comes from outside of you. That's how you get knowledge. What's inside of you, you are supposed to control the knowledge that you are gaining. That is called wisdom. And understand that knowledge. If you don't understand it, then you're not wise. If you go out here and promote some shit that you don't know, you are not wise. You are a fucking fool. That's what that's called. That's called being foolish. When somebody go around doing something that they don't understand. You know what I mean? Y'all don't understand the words that y'all say. Do you understand the words are coming out of my mouth? Like, for real, man. Like, y'all take this shit to be a game when it's not nothing to play with. It is truth. Y'all really need to start going out here and doing some damn research, man. Like, all these people talking about the universe and shit. Like, I tell you, I give y'all a 1, 2, 3-step plan. First of all, you need to look at the earth and understand that it is flat and that it has a firmament, that we are contained, that the ice walls, that it is a circle. You know, we all on the same plane. And then you will start understanding that, hey, it's bigger than us. This life is created. And once you understand that we are surrounded by water, like God said, I mean, I don't try to get biblical, man. But these are facts that can be verified. Y'all need to go out there and look at these facts for a change. Instead of just saying, I don't want to hear about that because you said God. Just because I said God, nigga, that don't mean that I'm telling you a lie. You know what I mean? You say the universe and I know you're telling a lie. People goddamn say all this other shit. Like one girl, man, she was on my shit. And I asked her, she posted all this shit. She on my timeline. She became friends with me. You know what I mean? Sent me a friend request. And I was like, cool. You know what I mean? She became one of my friends. But then this woman started posting all this shit about the universe and about, like, she would agree with me and then disagree with me. And I'd be like, the hell is you saying? Why is you so confused? How is you sitting up here saying the same thing and we saying the opposite thing? How are we saying the same thing and we saying the opposite thing? Like, y'all people don't understand what the hell it is you saying. And it's like, shit. So I asked her a little bit, I started questioning her about some of the shit that she say. And she was just like, she gave me a couple of answers. But then when I started trying to tell her to explain, she just straight up blocked and deleted my ass. Like, what kind of pathetic ass shit is that? You can't fight your fight. You can't win your battle, so you gonna tuck your tail and run? What do you think we have been doing? Why do you think we sitting up here in this goddamn situation? Because we don't want to stand up. We want to sit back in here and let people tell us, oh, nah, man, you need to do this, you need to do that. Instead of us coming together and say, hey, man, you know what? We got to make some changes, man. We got to do better. We got to do better than what we've been doing. We don't do that. We just go off on our own left field and say, I'm going to reason with myself, and I believe this, and you believe that, and meet me in the middle. Nigga, how we going to do that? How we going to move forward if we got them going 5 different directions? If everybody's direction is the opposite? Which way is forward? Y'all don't even understand this shit that y'all playing on yourself. These folks have destroyed your fucking mind, and you are allowing it to happen. And you destroying it even further. People don't understand this shit to the point to where they realize and they feel like what's real ain't real. If I take this goddamn cigarette and I was to burn my hand, that is real. I'm gonna have a fucking scar on my goddamn hand, probably for a long ass time. That is not something that I imagined. That is something that I physically done. Now you can have these people that run around here and keep on trying to act like, oh man, it ain't real. It ain't this. You playing with yourself, man. And people like that, if you promoting that to our people, that's gonna get our people fucked up. Because they ain't gonna have no reason to fight. They gonna think, oh well, this shit just a fucking game. And they gonna be sitting there, you talk about praying. Man, these people that got prayer got awareness. Like half of these folk they praying to fallen angels. They not praying to the Most High. They not praying to the Creator. You know what I mean? People be like, I'm not gonna bow down to this and that, man. What is it? What's so hard about prayer? What's so hard about saying, acknowledging? People will acknowledge man all day. Man didn't put the sun in the sky. Man did not make the moon fucking float. Man didn't do none of this shit. Man didn't grow trees. Man did not create trees. He didn't design trees. He didn't design grass. But y'all will give power to that motherfucker. You gonna give power to the one who created it all. And you will say, oh, it created itself. Well, show me some, rub some shit together and make it create something. Do it. I mean, just show me one proof of anything just making itself. Just show me one thing, man. And then I would just shut the fuck up and I'd be like, yeah, evolution, evolution. It would not be a theory anymore. If you could prove that shit evolved. Monkeys started off as monkeys. They still monkeys. All this shit that y'all believe in is pseudoscience. Alright? If you know what empirical science is, empirical science, it is the science that says everything can be explained. Pseudoscience says you don't have to explain it. Just believe it. And then people run around here and believe that shit. And act as if that's the real truth. You want to say, hey, man. Hey. Say, hey. Hey. That's my buddy. Say, hey. Hey. How y'all doing? Yeah, that's my baby right there, man. This is my second son right here, you know. You know, man. But this our future right here, man. Shit like this is what matters. This is the reason why I do what I do. This is the reason why I fight so hard. You know? People do not understand, but y'all have really got to start taking this shit with a grain of salt and tucking in your pride. Go in a cave and do some research. Do something, man. You know what I mean? Because the answers is not in your head. They're right out here in front of you. People would sit up in here and talk about, oh, I got my third eye. Well, hell, you're not even using the first two that you got. So how the hell can you understand the third? If you can't understand what you see when you see it, people sit up in here, you know. I just don't understand. It's a choice that people want to make. And it's a choice that they want to make that's got us destroyed. My buddy. But you know what I mean, man. I'm going to let y'all go for now, but I'll be back. You better believe that. I'll be back. Yo.